Hi guys, welcome back to Brown Family Farm. Today we're going to make a large batch of dog food for 2 large breed dogs. For my dogs, I stay away from chicken because it's a very big allergen for them. I try to stick to lean protein. This batch has 5 pounds of turkey and 8 pounds of pork loin. I add vegetables and supplements. I give them probiotics every day. I did start adding a multivitamin to their diet as well. Everything is cooked in a giant turkey roaster. I cook the meat and sweet potatoes for around 4 hours, depending on how much you have in there, at about 325. After I've cooked that for about 4 hours, I will put my frozen vegetables in. Once the frozen vegetables are in, I usually let everything cook for about another hour, and then I start to shred the meat. I mix everything together really well. And then I will add in my starch. Sometimes I use quinoa, sometimes I use oatmeal, sometimes I use rice. It just depends. I try to switch it up to keep them interested. It also helps me decipher if anything is bothering them in terms of allergies. If they're more itchy, I can eliminate things. So I try not to add too many new things at one time. I've been sticking with the pork and turkey for a while, and it seems to be doing really well for my dogs. I also add liver. Organ meat is important. I'm going to try to incorporate some kidney at some point, but I did, like I said, buy them a good multivitamin to ensure that I'm meeting all of their dietary needs. My boys love this food. They are so excited to eat every day. It is time consuming and it's quite a bit of work, but their overall health is improving, and to me that's the most important. I weigh their portions individually based on their needs. My dogs are each over 100 pounds, so if you have a smaller dog, you would adjust accordingly. This particular batch made about 5.5 days of food for my 2 dogs. If you have a smaller dog, you would get much more than that, and you could freeze it if that's what works best for you. I do add-ins like pumpkin and blueberry. I also give them 1 scoop of probiotics once a day only. And I use sardines. I will add that as a topper once or twice a week. Unless I've cooked salmon in their meal, then they're getting plenty of omegas from the salmon and I don't need to give them sardines. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, leave them below. I will also list the full recipe in the description as well as some links. Remember, I'm not a vet. This is not veterinary advice. I'm just a girl who loves her dogs.